Hi, everybody. Welcome to our daily 10 million for world peace meditation for Israel, Gaza, and the Middle East. And we're so glad that you have joined us. It's really so important that we're doing this work and influencing the situation on a higher level. And I know with all of the other peace organizations that we are making a difference. So we are sending love and peace and just our most positive, uplifting thoughts. Most so important. I hope you'll join us at 10 million for worldpeace.org. Our website is there and awaiting for you to join us.
Absolutely.
So hi, everybody that's here. So, Terry, do you want to take over? You're about to lead in the meditation.
Absolutely. Thank you all for being here. Find a place that's comfortable for you, that you can just spend this next 7 minutes or so together and going into our hearts and really feeling into the energy of peace today. So, today I want us to look at innocence. Can you do that with me? Look at innocence. It's easy to see a tiny baby as innocent, or a little child that's giggling and laughing. But how about yourself? As we search our hearts, can you look in your own heart and see innocence? Can you see the you that came here into this world as pure love, unconditional love, before the world told you what other things were and how it works? Can you see that beautiful, innocent self that you are? Because we can't see anything else as innocent until we see our own innocence. So let's take a moment to look at that. Look at your own life. And there may have been experiences where you felt anything other than innocent, but go way back before that. Go back to when you first began and the innocent you. And now look at those around you, those in your world. Maybe there's some that you judge harshly. You can't see the innocence in them. But let's let all of that drop. Let's look at every being in your world as innocent, pure, as just love, made of love, existing here on this planet, having experiences, but still inside as love. Now let's breathe and stretch that out into the world. We have billions of people on this planet. Some are exuding and showing their innocence, and some are not. But look beyond the actions, look beyond the words, and go straight to the heart and see each being on our planet in their pure, innocent form. Can you do that? Will your mind let you do that? If you can't look at yourself as innocent, it's harder to look at everyone else as innocent. That's why we started there. So let's focus in, particularly on the war and conflict that's happening, and especially the one in the Middle East, and see all of the beings that live in that area, in those countries that are affected, and see each person as their innocent self. If you have to imagine them as a newborn baby, then do that. But see the innocence of each person. Those who may be out there fighting, who may have the boots on the ground. Look at them as their innocent self. And as you do that, send compassion, send the love that's in your heart to them. Lift them up so that they can see themselves the way you're looking at them right now as innocent beings. And then let's look at the leaders, especially the leaders of these two countries, of Israel and of Gaza and Palestine. And breathe in and see if you can envision them as their innocent self, their innocent, pure, unconditional self, going beyond the evidence of what the eyes are showing, going right into the heart of these beings, and visualize them as innocent. And then visualize them looking at each other as innocent. It's in that innocence that peace will come. It's what we can look at each other and just share the oneness. That's when we know that we can live together on this planet. If we know we're all in it together. None are more higher, none are lower. We are all equal. And when we look through the eyes of innocence, everything is divine. There's nothing to judge. There's nothing to criticize. There's nothing to fight over. There is just the beingness. And that's where we're going today with this particular meditation. To just be. Not to judge harshly or critically, but just to be. And allow the love to flow when we do that. Allow us to see each other as the Creator sees us, pure and innocent. And all the conflict that's coming about, it's because of judgment. It's because of just desire and greed, because we can't see beyond the physical. So what we want to do is go beyond that, back to the innocence. And let's hold this country, both countries up. Let's ask that they can see each other as innocent. Take a breath in and feel that peace that happens when there's no energy of judgment, when there's nothing other than love. We do go into peace. And let's spread that out to the other world leaders and the other countries of our world, seeing each one holding themselves as God holds them in His eyes, that pure, innocent being. Let's see them making decisions based on how we can get along rather than what there is to fight about. Just hold that vision with me. Call in the energy of love, which means we're calling in the energy of peace. Be love. Be peace. Because when you find it in yourself, it's going to start spreading out in your world, and you're going to start seeing others differently. And that's what we want for these world leaders, to see others differently, to see them as worthy of being loved and worthy of having peace. I'm going to ask Marbeth to come back in, and I want to read this message from the angels. Should you find yourself in the energy of judging and criticizing, we invite you to return home where everything makes more sense in the arms of love. Stay in that vibration, dear ones, and find the peace that lives there. May you find that peace today. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for going into your hearts today, the heart of innocence. Thank you.
That was very beautiful. Very beautiful today.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are all innocent.
Yeah.
And really, I think that we're the first to judge ourselves and then see the reflection of that judgment on other people. So it's so important to leave judgment at the door.
Leave it at the door. Go back. Any time that you start to see something that you start to get critical of or judge, go back into your heart and just see the innocence there.
Because when we are judging other people or criticizing other people or blaming them, we're really blaming ourselves. We're all one beautiful self. Yeah. So Conrad said, buried under the trauma is the light of the world within each one of us. That is our true innocent essence. Yes.
Yes.
Very, very beautiful. Very profound. Yeah. Good job.
Thank you. Yeah, I just had this burden today for us to stop judging, stop criticizing, stop taking sides. There are no sides. There's
No,
only one, and that's the love.
it's true. It's the love. And I just wanted to just say we appreciate you so much for joining us. And those who are watching after we're finished, you are equally valuable because it just adds to the energy, the wonderful energy of these healing meditations. And we would appreciate, as always, any donations, any monthly donations, however small, are greatly appreciated because they keep us going. There's a lot more to this than just being here every day. And we love and appreciate you and all of the wonderful people.
We sure do. I wish I knew who it was making these comments. I had it turned on my phone, but it went off of it. But I saw that somebody said, what was that? Absolutely wonderful. I saw them all as children.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's so easy to see the innocence when we look at a little tiny baby,
Mhm.
the baby who doesn't know the judgment, who doesn't know that there are terrible things in the world that they're going to look at and see and maybe have to decide, am I going to take part in that, or am I going to be forced into a situation? I think of those soldiers, all soldiers who have to go into war, and I think of them and think of their innocence
Mhm. Absolutely.
instead of judging them for doing what they're doing. See them as innocent. I think that's the way to turn this around. Just keep giving love, keep sending love, and
Keep
keep.
giving love. I just came from the hairdresser, and she was telling me when she was uh, several years ago, she was in a salon and she was best friends. She's Christian. She was best friends with a Lebanese girl and an Israeli guy. And the three of them were just, just so close, and there aren't any differences really. We are all the same. We're all one beautiful self. So let's look past it. Ask for a different way. If you're having trouble, just ask the higher power, how can I see this differently? How can I see this through the eyes of love? And just open up and allow it. Let it happen.
Absolutely. Thank you all so much for coming in today. And I can't believe we're so far into October already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
stay in your hearts, everyone. And you want to come back and revisit this meditation to help you fully get the non judgment and going into the innocence, then I encourage you to do that and share it out with others. The energy is there. Anytime you share a meditation, anything that we did here, especially at 10 Million for World Peace, because we're all about the love and the peace, um, share it out because the energy is there. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Or it's Conrad, right?
Yes.
Conrad, thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. Come back tomorrow and join us and keep sharing the word. And thank you to Deirdre, who puts up the link every day for our website. And we appreciate you, Deirdre, for all that you share out for us. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you back here tomorrow,
Thank you, everyone.
same time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone. Bye, Marbeth. Thank you so much for being here.